Hey friends, hey Instagram, hey YouTube. My name is Waylon Lewis. We're going live. I go live every Friday afternoon with three mindful tips. Three mindful tips to help us get through this crazy, fun, wonderful, incredibly difficult, sad life. Um, Recently, I'm interviewing a ton of people right now, up to 4 a week. It's a real pleasure. It's a real honor. And if you're just tuning in, Instagram, just say where in the world you are, and I will say what's up. So I was interviewing this lady who works with cacao ceremony, and she's in Bali with her boyfriend and her community right now. And I was interviewing her. The Wi-Fi was tough, so we're going to try again Sunday. Actually, if you want to tune in, you can set notifications, get our videos when we go live. Also on YouTube here. And she was talking about, it really stuck with me because in Buddhism we also talk about this. Yeah, we're going to be busy Sunday, but it'll be a different hour. Go Phillies, or Philadelphia. We got Colorado Springs, we got Ireland, we got Barbados, we got Baton Rouge, we got Louisiana. Sorry, I'm fried. It's Friday. We got Peter in Mexico. We got Asheville, North Carolina, LA. We got stormy Newfoundland. Woo, I'm coming up to Halifax soon. Where else? Whoops. Cape Breton. Wow, look at all you guys. Probably missed a few. Ontario, Fayetteville, Arkansas. Whole bunch of you. It's fun. All right. So let's start. So she was talking about how, and we've all heard this, but it's so good to remind ourselves. So this is mindful tip number one. The suffering we feel, the sadness we feel, the loneliness we feel, the horror we feel when we see an animal being abused or murdered, or we see photos of the war, Putin's war against the Ukrainian people, that kind of suffering that we want to look away from. And on some level, it's okay to look away from it, take care of yourself, but that kind of suffering, that kind of sadness, the more we can open up to that kind of compassion and turn it into active compassion, active love, as MLK called it, the more on the other end, the wider we're stretching our heart, our envelope, the more on our other end that we can experience love and joy, true love, which is active love, and joy, and celebrate this life with a sense of playfulness and humor and connection. And she said it much more simply and eloquently, but it stuck with me. I really appreciated it. I want to just offer that very simple, open up to the hard stuff, feel the benefit is we feel that connection and joy. And we go through that every single time there's a tragedy here in the US, a mass shooting, the devastating earthquake that has killed, I don't know the latest number. I don't want to guess, but it's really high. It's well over 20,000, might be 40,000, 30,000. Human beings, let alone animals, around Turkey, and that kind of suffering, the more we can open up to that and feel it and try to help, the more, naturally humankind, we all can be cynical about human nature and say we're bad, we're not good, we're destroying this planet. But in those kind of moments, we see people come together and help one another. And that's a reminder of how decent and good we can be. Thank you, Syria. Thank you, Nadine. Well, I just mentioned them. I didn't mention Syria. I mentioned Turkey, I think, didn't I? I'm a little fried. But the earthquake, yeah, we've done articles on that. It's on the front page of our website. So feel free to contribute an article too. We're created by our readers. So elephantjournal.com/post. But first, the main thing I wanted to do here, I think, it's easy for everyone to love animals. But most of us on Earth, let's face it, torture and murder animals for our pleasure. So I don't think we actually love animals more. I just think it's easier to love certain animals like dogs or cats or whatever we think gives us pleasure. But ultimately, yeah, we need to widen the circle of our love and compassion to all human beings. And that's not a casual statement, to all human beings. and to all animals, and to really just try to do our best, not to be perfect, but to be kind. Exactly what you're saying, Amber. I wish we could all come together more often without disaster. Exactly. And I think we see moments of that, like at New Year's, celebrations, ceremonies, marriages. But yeah, for sure. So thank you, Nadim. Thank you, everyone. So now I want to shift gears, and instead of doing 3 mindful tips, we're going to do 2 in 1, which I shared recently some words about how I've been feeling lonely. I write about why in the article, what I'm about to read. And so many people connected with it and commented, particularly just on my wall on Facebook. And we shared it elsewhere through Elephant. And a lot of the messages weren't about me. They were about, I can feel this. I'm going through this. 2022 was so hard. Anyone feel like that on Instagram, YouTube? Give a heart, give a comment. If if last year was unduly hard, like a lot of years are hard, last year punched me in the face or the gut or the heart at least 6 times. So I thought I would read that right now with your permission. Is that all right? Anyone have a hard year? And I'm not seeing any hearts. So there we go. Couple people. I'm hoping that this is helpful in a moment where we can all come together, like someone just said, without a disaster, but come together and feel your own experience. This doesn't need to be about me. So here's the article, and the full thing is on Elephant. The full thing is in the caption on Instagram. Full thing is on the YouTube description. And it's pretty short. I'm going to read, okay, tons of hearts. So a lot of us have been going through a tough time, and I'll read about why for me, but hopefully it'll connect and be cathartic and be helpful for you. So this is just an excerpt of it. You can read the full thing on elephantjournal.com. And I'm not doing that as a teaser. This is just a shorter version. And if you want to read the full thing, it's on elephantjournal.com. When you read on Elephant, you're supporting indie media. Big love to all of you, hearting it up. Hearting. I wrote this 22 hours ago, apparently. I've been awfully lonely lately on the inside. I'm okay. I'm taking care of myself, and I'm a little or all the way open about things with people, whether they're asking, how are you? Or really asking. But on the outside, I know everyone. I enjoy people. I appreciate my life deeply. I love my work, and I probably come off as, well, not lonely. I've often said that I have a huge, deep, lovely community and few best friends, a smaller inner circle. Many best friends I've lost more or less to their partnerships, to their families, to parenthood, and that's all fine and understandable, and to moving away. But it's still sad. And then last year, as I've written about, I lost the love of my life. We broke up, and now I'm living another life with another love in my future, perhaps. And I lost my best friend. Whoosh, ghosted. Apparently, a lot of people have gone through that. I'd never even imagined such a thing. I'm lucky to have a best friend, or 2, or 5 still around, still caring. But when I was sick last month, 2 caring souls brought me soup and remedies. None of my best friends did. It took folks hearing about my being sick on Facebook. One of them and her family I've been close with for some time. The other, we comment and discuss things constantly, but she showed up out of caring. She didn't have to. And so I'm left at what should be the pinnacle of so much growth and success, with a year of losses, a debilitating ongoing injury to my arms, nearly preventing me from biking, completely preventing me from upper body activity. My mom in painful health, a best friend gone, a fiance no longer a fiance, 20 dear colleagues laid off at Elephant, bashed in by Facebook, Instagram. We're still going strong. We're resilient. My dear dog in 3.5 months of pain before dying in my arms about 10 months ago. But too, as I've written, there's been good, happy moments. My second book came out thanks to Lindsay and countless readers. Elephant was able to get in a new budget reality and become stable and profitable again, thanks in large part to my powerful colleagues who stayed stable and my slow and hard-learned caring leadership in a year of loss. I've got a sweet home, work I love, most of my health, a loving, fun community, a bike or three, and some besties. I can't complain, but I also don't mind opening up. And wrote another article about complaining. I think we need to encourage ourselves to open up, not with a sense of gossip, complaining, but just being open. It's okay. It's okay to express that you're not okay. Because when we open up, we empower others to let go of FOMO, fear of missing out. Other people are having such a great time. And best life BS. And to be here now with the life we have and find out how to grow from here out in service to this planet, our animal friends, and one another, what we were just talking about. Life is short and precious and worth feeling honestly and being honest about ourselves, if only to ourselves, and working and playing to be in service with others. Loneliness, then, is not an obstacle, but the surest and shortest route to our genuinely good, sweet, broken, soft, powerful, caring hearts. Active love is the only real love, as MLK reminds us, Martin Luther King Jr., Reverend. May we live in active love and genuine feeling with reality. Starting here, starting now. You can read the rest here on elephantjournal.com under my account. So thank you so much. That's it. I hope you read the full thing. If you don't, that's your decision. I respect that. Big love to all of you. Lisa, thank you so much for your kind comment. Thank you, Aunt Shani. We've started a new, sorry, I'm coughing. I don't know why. I need some water. We've started a new YouTube channel. Go find Waylon Lewis on YouTube. As always, Instagram, Elephant Journal. Thank you, everyone, for listening who did. It's not always the most popular, but when it does connect, I think we all can kind of cathartically relate to and let go of some of what we've been going through. So that's our three mindful tips for the week. Big love to YouTube, Waylon Lewis. Please go subscribe, find it. Big love to all of you. I'm going to interview like 4 people next week and 1 Sunday. So if you want to get those, click the notifications. Thank you. Scruffle got it. Thank you for that. J Mocked, thank you. And Denise, thank you. All right. Enjoy the weekend. Hopefully you have it off. If you don't, hopefully you had a couple days off just now. Big love to everyone. And I only have 2 more hours of work. It's endless.